In a faraway land, there live two brothers. One brave and bold. The other, not so much.
Woo! Courtney, will you make funny faces to entertain me? No! Never triangle face. I hate triangle face. It scares me.
Lazar, prepare to meet your doom.
I'm here to steal a beautiful virgin that looks just like
her. And just how do you plan on doing that?
Magic. Motherfucker.
You must journey with your brother to rescue his bride, or you can face banishment from the kingdom.
Shit.
Let the quest begin.
Brother, I don't think you'll need that armor.
You may quest the way you like. I will quest the way I like. Here I come. Ow. This quest sucks. I shouldn't even be here. I will probably die on this quest. Courtney definitely will.
If we work together, we can destroy Lazar once and for all.
Just say we are too late, and Lazar was able to get her cookies. Would you still want her?
I don't want to think about that.
Yes, I know, but what if he butt-fucked her? Would you still like her?
Shut up. What's right for you to spy on a bathing woman?
I'm simply keeping an eye on her. Oh God, she's looking at us. Remain perfectly still.
One thing I have to say is we had a lot of fun with combining some of our favorite things of ye olden times and really bringing a fantastic element to that, like the fantasy element to a period piece. But we kind of do pride ourselves on the historical inaccuracies, like tried to slip some powdered wigs and things like that.
Dave and I had talked, we met each other in film school, and we both were really passionate about those early 80s sort of fantasy films like Kroll and Deathstalker, Conan the Barbarian. It was those films that we grew up on and loved, and we really just wanted to make a film like that. Not a spoof of one of those movies, but really just make one of those films. And so that's what this was.
Pineapple was like, the best experience I could have. David and Danny again, especially when the references were Conan and like barbarian women and what was that movie? Barbarian Queen. Oh yeah, Barbarian Queen. My research, and I had to do it. Company Spectral Motion, who works with Guillermo del Toro a lot, and really created a universe of creatures, and and there's stop motion elements to it, and there's CG elements. So we kind of just took the best of the technology that we love. Really prided ourselves on trying to find beautiful locations and construct sets that were massive yet elegant, and really constructed as if we're making a serious period piece, and really approach it dramatically, knowing that the more serious we took this movie, the funnier it would get. So even on a performance level, like not making it a spoof or like going for necessarily a joke on the page, but the more real we could make these characters, and simultaneously the less intelligent we could make these characters, I think the funnier it would all kind of mesh. After I'd made a few independent dramas that 3 people saw, I feel very passionate about that now. The films that I've made across the board, and I just felt like after a few of those, I wanted to exercise different muscles and try something different, and we got the opportunity through Judd Apatow, who was kind enough to give me a shot at directing Pineapple, which was a 180-degree turn from anything I'd done before, but it really, really wanted to get into that. So it's been great hitting it off with Danny and James and Justin, and having a group of actors that are willing to take risks with you. For me, it's just a matter of the project and the cast, and trying to shake things up and do different things than I've done before. So it was a great leap from drama to Pineapple, and an extraordinary technical leap from Pineapple to Your Highness. And I'm always looking to kind of take some left turns and do what's different. So I feel like the unexpected is the most interesting for me.
We're with Franco and Justin and David because they're constantly making what you wrote better, and so it just, it's fun to kind of invent something on your own, and then you come to the set, you get to see how it's being brought to life, you get to see it, all the way through to the end. It's a pretty gratifying feeling for sure. I mean, I definitely think doing that. Most of the stuff that I write, from Eastbound to Your Highness, it's like we never like hold true to, we don't really hold hard to the jokes on the page. I mean, I don't think that I can come up with something funnier than these guys can come up with when I'm sitting in a room by myself writing, and they're actually on the set and having the characters. So, you know, I think that's where it's more fun to just create that stuff there. So we'll make sure that the characters there, the story's there, but when it comes to, you know, the dialogue and the jokes, it's a free game. I mean, that's where you have a good time.
I mean, we were really fortunate enough to work with an amazing studio that was really supportive of our idea for the movie, and you know, people always talk about, you know, the politics and frustrations of getting away with a difficult movie or a movie that's, you know, trying to be distinctive, original in some way, and we just really didn't have a lot of those problems. Like, we had great people that were collaborators from the beginning.
Mr. Franco, how do you go from like being in like all these comedy roles, then like I know you're coming out with your new movie, the 127 Hours. How do you go from like...
That movie's hilarious. I think Danny Boyle will tell you that one of the reasons he hired me for 127 Hours is because of Pineapple Express, and he said that. So, you know, it's I see everything. You know, life is a big comedy. But no, it's kind of a different approach. It's like, you know, when I know I'm working with David and Danny and all these guys. We had it, you know, I think worked up a certain way of working on Pineapple Express, where it's, you know, in some ways, the script, you know, you use the script in some ways, and then after that, you know that, you know, you can kind of go anywhere, and that's the environment that David creates, and that is an unusual environment. We didn't do that really on 127 Hours, just because there weren't any other actors to kind of improvise with, so with David, it's really kind of, I think you depend a lot on the chemistry and the relationships you have with the other actors, and it does become, David does create, you know, despite all the spectacle and all the effects and action we have in this movie, he does create a space where the actors can really just discover things on set, and that, I think, is one of the most important ingredients to his movies and the comedy.
I mean, James, you probably were made fun of a lot. You know, I mean, I wasn't really made fun of for liking fantasy films. I was for other reasons that I couldn't, you know, throw a baseball or.
Yeah, I played like Dungeons and Dragons and like Ninja Turtles and stuff. But yeah, all my friends were doing it, so I don't know where they're going.
How are you going to make me love you?
If your vagina is anything like my hand, there will be no problem.
We will ensure that you run into no danger. With our huge muscles, we shall protect you.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? That didn't really go as planned. What the fuck? Shit! You've got to suck out the venom. I don't want to suck it, you suck it. I can't suck my own venom. Yes, you can, I'll help you. Suck it. Suck your venom. I can't reach it with my mouth. Courtney, suck the venom. I've never sucked venom. Suck it. Nice.
Whenever you maidens are ready.
Ready. Finally, alone. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Thaddeus?
Yes?
I've not been able to stop thinking of you.
What a coincidence. I was just about to finish thinking of you.
Your Highness.
Breathe deeply of these herbs and share a vision with me.
Thaddeus, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
You making a fool of yourself. Handle your shit, Fabius, please.